Scream fans, we are currently winning right now. We just got the confirmation that Hayden Panettiere, aka Kirby Reed from Scream 4, is returning. Not only that, Scream fans, okay, I managed to dig up myself some leaked footage of Kirby attacking Ghostface and his partner. Don't share this around to anybody, but have a look.
That's it.
Hello Sydneys, thanks so much for clicking on this video. My name is Chris. It really does not feel that long ago that we were making updates for the upcoming Scream 5 movie. Good old Da5 Cream. We had to wait 11 years for that sequel to get made, and thank goodness for Scream 6, we are not waiting that long because we are confirmed to get this movie March of next year. So that means they're going to start filming this movie pretty soon, which also means casting announcements, little updates, set photos, you know the drill around here, and we just got the tip of the iceberg. So what I'm going to do here for you guys is breaking down my thoughts about Kirby Reed returning to the franchise, what this could mean for Scream 6, because the plot details are still pretty thin. We have a little bit of a summary of what could be going on, but other than that, it's just going to be fan theories until we get a deeper confirmation. So I'm going to definitely need you, the cult of Ghostface, to go ahead and leave me your thoughts down below. What do you think Kirby Reed joining Scream 6 could mean for the franchise? What are your thoughts and theories for the plot or the motive of Ghostface? Hell, for all we know, we could be looking at Ghostface right now. Okay, so yes, diving into it here, this news kind of came out of nowhere when earlier today I already made a video talking a little bit about Scream 6, because not only did we get the confirmation that the surviving members of Scream 5 are coming back, Melissa Barrera, Jenna Ortega, Mason Gooding, and Jasmine Savory Brown, it was only a matter of time before we started hearing about some of the fresh blood, and here is our first taste that isn't so fresh. The Hollywood Reporter has it here that Hayden Panettiere returns to Scream, joining newest installment of the horror franchise. In the article, they basically state that Hayden Panettiere has managed to strike a deal to return for Scream 6, and this got so many Scream fans online cheering and clapping, because other than Matthew Lillard's Stu being like the #1 character people want to still be alive, still out there, somehow return, even though there's a growing cult now of people that are very against that, which I understand, we can be annoying with it, but I want my Stu. Kirby was always one of those characters going all the way back to 2011 after Scream 4 came out that people just desperately wanted back. Even Wes Craven, the man himself directing these movies, had hinted that Kirby was still alive and that she was possibly going to be one of those cast members that shows up in Scream 5 and 6 that Wes Craven originally had planned. Then we actually got to see Scream 5 earlier this year, and there was an Easter egg in the movie confirming Kirby was alive. So now that we got the confirmation that she is coming back, and that wasn't an Easter egg just to kind of please some fans and let them know, yeah, she's out there somewhere, what could this mean? Because right now the official plot for Scream 6 just goes as the 4 survivors of the Ghostface killings all leave Woodsboro behind to start a fresh chapter. Main speculation going around with fans right now is that the sequel will be heading off to college, kind of like Scream 2 where they've graduated high school and now they're attending college, and I'm assuming Melissa Barrera's character as an older sister just follows Jenna Ortega wanting to look after her, and for good reason because Ghostface pops back up. But I don't know, man, something like in my gut says they won't make it a college story. They could very well be, and maybe they'll go ahead and subvert expectations by just having it set in college but doing a completely different take on Scream 2. But I feel like Scream 5 was already that movie where you did some of the things from the previous trilogy, and now it's just up to you to do something different and new with the franchise. So in my mind, if they're not all gathering up there for college, what are they gathering up for? Because this film really seems to be like the survivors of every past Scream movie are coming together to face off one Ghostface, or 2, or 3, wanting to get rid of everybody who's ever survived a Ghostface attack. I like the current fan theory going on right now that Scream 6 will be very Gale Weathers centric. As of right now, we don't have Courtney Cox confirmed for Scream 6, but she has talked about in interviews that she's down to come back, so I'm sure it's just a matter of time before it's confirmed. We know she's working at a very popular televised news station. It could be that her job is asking her, hey, with these recent Ghostface killings, how about we do a reunion with everyone who's ever survived, bring them all into one place, offer to pay them money, offer them a free little getaway, whatever, and then Ghostface just also happens to be showing up to this reunion. I feel like that makes the most sense and doesn't feel that contrived and would give a great reason for all of them to meet up in one spot, because I doubt Kirby stayed in Woodsboro, and we know this sequel is not taking place in Woodsboro. We also have Neve Campbell living somewhere else off on her own with her husband and children. Gale's off on her own. We need a reason to bring all of them together other than just someone was attacked by Ghostface, so all of them just rushed to their aid. It just doesn't feel like that's gonna work again. But the other part I want to talk about here with Kirby coming back that kind of scares me a little bit is, look, I do not want this to be another Lemon Square situation, aka Sheriff Judy situation, where that was a fan favorite character that returned from Scream 4 to Scream 5, but really, at the end of the day, she was there just to add to the body count that Ghostface would be doing. I'm hoping Radio Silence and the team making the Scream movie know that Kirby is like a beloved character, okay? That's not just someone you bait us with just to show up in the theater to watch her die. That would kind of really be messed up, and if you are gonna make her go, at least do it in some heroic way or something that feels like she's really earned it, not just Judy getting stabbed in front of her lawn. That's what I'd be afraid of here, is that this is just someone to be added to the body count when I feel like you can make a really great legacy sequel bringing back all these other characters that have survived the past Ghostface movies. All that's left to wonder is if they're gonna go ahead and bring back Stu. I mean, it was in that same Easter egg column that they had the hint that Stu was still alive. If they did this for Kirby, they could do it for Stu. But I'm going to tame my expectations and just wait and see. I'm kind of right now just excited now to see some of the new characters that'll be joining the movie, like the mom of Jenna Ortega or Melissa Barrera in this movie. If they add in any other adult figures, will they bring back Detective Kincaid from Scream 3 into this movie? That was a surviving member of a Ghostface attack. He would definitely get the Judy treatment though if he's in here. But I throw it off to you guys. You hear that Scream 6, still not officially titled, so throw in your thoughts for the title, is bringing back fan favorite Kirby Reed. What do you think this means for the movie? Does that help you understand the plot, where they could be going with this? Really want to know from you guys. Don't be forgetting to hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Follow me on Twitter at 3C Films or on TikTok at 3C Films. But as always, I'm Chris. Take care.